Now to an update on an inside look, the Broad Street Market's temporary tent. Meantime, the city is taking steps to rebuild the brick building. Taylor Tasheff live in Harrisburg with more. Taylor.
Valerie, carpenters were here today finishing up drywall and insulation, and after months of delays, the city hopes to get vendors into the temporary tent by the end of the month.
When you're in there, you're really starting to see this tent come into place and how it's going to look for vendors.
We're getting a new look inside the temporary tent at the Broad Street Market that's faced delay after delay, but progress is moving along.
Plumbers from McClure wrapped up on Friday, which was great. They got stuff done really fast. The Carpenters Union in there right now today, and when they are finished today, they'll pretty much be done.
Harrisburg City spokesman Matt Maisel says electric work still has about a week and a half to go, but once that's done, the city hopes to have vendors move in by the end of the month.
Once electric's done, the city is out. We kind of remove ourselves from the process because at that point it's just the vendors. So that'll be up to the Broad Street Market Association, or Alliance rather, to figure out when the vendors are going to be ready to open up.
That's good news for Norman Geary. His weekends often consist of trips to Midtown and the market.
We tour through the first building, and then from there it's just a matter of going over to the Midtown bookstore, going to the Fresh Market across the street, and sitting in the courtyard, hanging out with friends, listening to music. A lot of people that live in the city do depend on the market
and want to be in the loop when it comes to its progress.
There needs to be more coverage on what's going on in there, maybe some pictures.
That's exactly what we're doing today.
Okay.
While the temporary tent is close to opening, the brick building is far from it.
This is the first step in that process of the brick building rebuild, if you want to call it that.
The city is in the midst of hiring a construction manager that will oversee the entire rebuild.
We had 6 people there basically going through a walkthrough. It's their first chance to see the inside of the brick building.
The rebuild will come with a big price tag.
It's going to cost millions of dollars. Right now there's $4.7 million on hand, and that is just the start. There's going to be more insurance money that we have. There will be some form of public cost to this. We'll be open and transparent about what that is going to be when the time comes, but we're not there just yet.
After hiring a construction manager, the construction firm will then have a hand in bringing in its own architect. Firms have until Monday, March 25th to submit a proposal. As for when the rebuild of the brick building will be complete, Maisel says that will take years, not months. Reporting live in Harrisburg, Taylor Tasheff, ABC 27 News.